Ertel, chief of Deimos's 4. His true identity is classified. He performs his assigned tasks alone. He may be behind the assassinations of powerful businessmen and politicians. His whereabouts are unknown at this time, but his mission is known. He must retrieve the Eye of God from Orpha and return it to Deimos. It doesn't matter how he manages to get it, from Vanessa's cold corpse or from her hands. Ertel will accomplish any task at hand, even if his own life is at stake. Wort, a mechanical container containing an extremely toxic fuel substance that emits a flammable gas when decomposing. The container itself is made of a special alloy that prevents the substance from burning through its base. It is also absolutely bulletproof and full protection from explosions and any other effects. However, even the special alloy is not able to hold the decomposition process, which makes the bottom of the device vulnerable. Wort is installed only on horizontal surfaces. Ertel has only 2 Wort gadgets. Once installed, the Wort opens the flaps and begins to fill the space with decomposition gas. The gas first tries to fill the walls around itself and then moves evenly along them. This special gas burns blue when ignited and cannot be ignited by ordinary fire, gunfire, explosions, and so on. To activate Wort, Ertel has a glove on his right hand, which has special metal inserts on the phalanges of his fingers. This glove works like a flame thrower. Ertel snaps his fingers, and a spark appears, which can ignite gas. The gas ignites in a bright blue flash, setting everyone in the affected area on fire. The gadget takes 30 seconds to fully recharge. It takes 20 seconds to recharge, and 10 seconds for the gas to gradually spread. The Wort has a built-in gas sensor that will not automatically start the gas until the gas floating in the air is ignited. An enemy caught in range takes an initial 10 damage and catches fire. The burn lasts for 30 seconds, taking 5 health points each second. The enemy can start extinguishing their equipment by pressing the button similar to goo mines. The animation lasts 2 times longer than the animation of pulling out a goo mine. Ignition does not destroy gadgets and only harms live targets. No matter how much Ertel searched for a cloth that can resist fire, he was unable to do so. So he is also vulnerable to ignition. The gas vapor in the air lets Ertel know if he's a safe distance from the epicenter of ignition, and the spark carved by the glove will ignite the gas at a safe enough distance. If you put 2 gadgets in the same large room, the gas will combine, and at the snap of a finger will cover the area filled with both containers. Also, Ertel cannot move the Wort, because once it is installed and the room is filled with gas, the process of softening the bottom of the container starts. Compared to other zone controllers, Ertel is unique and is not a substitute for any other operative. Goyo canisters can be activated by anyone. They have a long burn time and can be mounted vertically. Smoke can throw his own gas, can prepare it in advance. Either way, he's blocking the enemy's line of sight with his gas. Smoke is also immune to his gas. And Tachanka. Let's not talk about the sad part. Ertel's advantages are safe gadget activation, covered area, and potentially infinite uses. I think it doesn't make sense to paint a lot about how to counter it. For this, operatives will be suitable with which you knock out any other defender from the position. It is worth mentioning Monty, who will be able to survive the ignition, even though he will be dealt primary damage of 10 units. Thatcher and mini EMP grenades can turn off the gadget, but the gas itself will not disappear. Brava can hack the gadget, but only by half. Wort will not stop supplying gas, but the effect will be more like from an EMP grenade.
Whoops. At this point, my word limit was reached and I had to say goodbye to Josh the bot. Ertel armed with a Marlin carbine. There is nothing special about it in terms of characteristics. Due to the lack of a handle, the movement speed is always 5% higher. It is also the first carbine in the game that is not recharged by a magazine. Only the sight can be customized. All the sights of the defenders, including the ACOG, are available to him. Anyway, this is a new and unique weapon in its own way. In Year 11, there will be 2 operatives, and they will both have new weapons.